I'm fighting for the top spot.
I dream about being here. I'm still dreaming about winning the games one day.
Qualifying right now is a big advantage.
I always prepare for podium and for first place.
If you want your ticket to the games, you have to send it.
People won't admit it, but there's hierarchies to these semi-finals. And I think Mayhem is probably one of the hardest to qualify out of.
As long as we keep doing this, yeah, we want to be one of the best for sure. I think there's a lot of reasons why we do the Mayhem Classic. I think it's cool for the members. You know, the people, they really get behind it. Obviously, it does interrupt their day-to-day, but they rally pretty big. I think the greater community enjoys it. You know, I think these events should be community focused and then showcase the athletes in the afternoon. I feel like we balance that pretty well. Get people together to celebrate CrossFit, have fun, network, whatever it is, and then watch what's possible through the methodology. And I think we captured all of that.
For me, a dream place to be. It feels like my home. Like I don't know people, but everyone is nice to me. I injured last year in August, so we was not sure 100% we will come here. And I said like I'm just gonna take my shots.
Rich is a massive name in the sport, and being able to come over here, the Mayhem Classic has sort of turned into another of the bucket list events. You know, when it's invite only as well, it then adds to that sort of feel where it's like you are chosen to be asked to come here. So I feel very lucky, but also just the community side of things that I really think is very special. Being able to come here, meet some of the people, train around, you know, other athletes, but also just like the everyday affiliate member, and then see how those people have really got stuck in to transform the gym to become the Mayhem Classic. It's been really cool to see. Pretty savage events, so it's gonna be fun. I was hoping for more events because I just prefer more, but actually looking at what the events are, I think I'll probably be very happy with just 6 by the end of it.
It keeps CrossFit inside the CrossFit gyms. It makes it special. And I also have some history with the Mayhem Classic. I did it in 2020. I wanted to come back, and I thought I had a good chance here. I've always done quite well on rich programming. I wanted to qualify early.
I think I have to compete here because it's Mayhem Classic, because I'm Mayhem athlete and same name, and I wanna like show my fitness, my work for everyone who train here every day, like members and everyone. I think it's good to share like floor with everybody.
I'm always excited to see Roman compete. Awesome to see Emma Lawson back. I'm really curious to see how she's gonna bring it here. I mean, she's so good and keeps getting better. So yeah, I think Emma Lawson would be definitely one for me to watch.
No, have you? Yeah, okay. That's cool. Have you been to Mayhem at all before? Not at all. I think it helped my nerves a lot. I think sometimes when you're in these really big stadiums, it can feel a lot more intimidating. Like having a competition in a gym felt really cool. For me personally, it takes some of the stress nerves away and just kind of makes it feel more fun. Being that it was very early on in the season, and I think that the sooner you can qualify for the games, the more time that you have to just focus on games training. The ultimate goal would be to qualify for the games, of course, but I also just want to enjoy the experience. That's something I've been personally just really trying to work on in my career, is just enjoying the experiences and showing up and doing the best that I can and making myself proud of that regardless, so yeah.
I think Mayhem Classic is special because it's at my home. So I'm like, why would I not go out this weekend no matter what? Like, it's amazing experience to get to compete against that level of field. It's at my home. Like, I can keep my daughter in her routine to the best of my abilities. I just felt like it would have been a waste for me to not do this weekend. I mean, I feel fit, I feel ready, so we'll see. I feel like they're good events for me. Minus the 5K. I don't know, I feel like even at Wodapalooza I was like holding my own on things that I didn't think I would be able to, so I don't know, I feel good. I feel stronger than I did before. Definitely can run faster, so I'm excited to put that to the test. Not that I'm good, but just better than before.
Hey everybody, we want to welcome you guys into our home. Rich is going to give you some details in just a minute, but in terms of tomorrow, everybody needs to be here by 10 at the latest. That's checked in, you were at the facility, because at 10:30 we are going to relocate you. And that's all I can say, is that I can't tell you where we're going to relocate you to, but be here by 10. If you're not here by 10, bad things happen.
You'll get a video tonight of the course. Be here at 10. You might want to bring some gloves. You don't have to use gloves. You might want to bring gloves. Probably wear your shirt.
Okay. So
that's about it.
So yeah. So
it's not on a runner.
Okay.
It's just here for demo. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it is.
So it's going to be rucked and there's going to be obstacles probably. But it's not going to be a fast 5K.
Because I don't actually have a pair of gloves, and we don't know what it's for.
On Friday morning, an element of the unknown provided additional stress for the athletes. They now had more questions than answers.
The goal was to confuse athletes. You know, or maybe you're very, very clever, or maybe you're not. Maybe you know the surroundings of Cookville. Maybe you don't. It's going to be a great test, and I think that so far the job's been done because nobody has any clue of what the workout is. Not even me.
You know, there was that, oh, we're going to carry something. And so I honestly, I don't know if anybody had anything up. I don't think they thought we were going to jump over and do the burpee thing.
But I have a feeling we're gonna like either carry something or like stop and do something. I'm wondering when we're gonna find out though. Like if they're gonna tell us before we leave or like once we get there. If we're doing like a mass start. There's so many questions. Not a lot of answers.
I don't know what to expect yet, so I don't know how I feel about it, but exciting. I guess everyone speak about something to carry, like a log in English, you said, yeah? Maybe? We'll see.
It's going to be gritty. No, but I think we know the route, and the route enough is good enough to know that it's going to be gritty. I think whatever the spin is just going to make it worse, so.
Just want to see how people die there who ran first time. It's going to be so hard. We saw some like wooden, like some like, how to say?
Chainsaw?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we carry something stupid
Burden
shit.
Run? 2013 Burden Run?
It would be cool if we carry something like whole distance. It would be so hard.
I'm head over there, and then I'll see you.
Okay.
I'm gonna go run it real quick.
Yeah.
We'll figure this shit out.
Yeah, let me know what please. Yeah, I'm confused. I felt like, okay, great. I saw the course, they sent us the video. I was like, awesome, love this. And then I see that post, and I was like, what's going on? The only thing that I can think of is we have to carry something. I genuinely can't think of anything else that we would do with it. I don't like not knowing, I want to know.
The first events are always really stressful. You got jitters, and for me, running is something that I'm really, really confident in. So to start a weekend with those types of events, I like it.
Again, welcome to event 1. Athletes, you need 3 things this morning. You only have to keep track of 3 things to do this. Your drop bag, take anything that you need on the course and keep it with you. If your coach is going to the starting line, you can also take things that you will need at the starting line but are not going to take with you. You're going to leave those with your coach at the starting line. Does that make sense? Make sure whatever you're taking on the course, you have on your person before you leave that starting line, because there's no way without losing time and going back to get it. All right, if you will, let's load your stuff up. Guys on one bus, ladies on the first bus, guys on the second bus.
You guys send out the video of the run course. I'm like, but is it really gonna be that?
It didn't appear that it was a steep hill the whole way in the video.
Good to be back.
I'm back. Good, we'll see at the end of the weekend.
The first hill is very uphill. It's very uphill. From the bottom of the hill to seniors seems a lot longer than 5K when you're actually doing it.
4 different pairs of shoes, 2 pairs of gloves, a spare top, towel, food, 2 water bottles, caffeine tablets. When the event got announced, we figured out where it was going to be. Actually went for a drive up the mountain to see just how steep the hill was going to be. Long story short, there was very little flat and it was basically just 5K uphill. Then, you know, we sort of were like, okay, so what's the twist? Why do we need gloves? Why do we need a t-shirt?
I drove it and then jogged it a little bit. It's treacherous. Incline's probably like 800 meters. Like, straight up, good climb. And then at the top, when they finish that incline, it looks like they're gonna be doing something over logs, which I'm sure they're about to tell them. If I had to guess, like burpee, get over log, after X amount of reps, which I would assume would probably be around like 20.
Is all this cool to you, like the ominous, like don't know what it is, gotta wait around, or is it like?
No, it sucks.
It sucks.
I mean, tell me what I'm gonna do. It's fine at this point. But at least we know we're running on the road.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they said.
So that's a start. But are we running with something, a bag, something made of wood? I don't know. When are we knowing exactly what we're doing?
I don't know. That's what I'm going to go find out. Okay, cool. That's what Josh should be able to tell you very soon. Okay.
Will we know all of what we're doing before we have to load our drop bags?
I am told that the man himself will be here in just a little bit and give you all that info.
Figured why not lean into the theme, right?
30 minutes before the girls went off, I think we announced. We didn't want to just announce it to the ladies and then it'd be weird that the guys didn't know.
Cool. All right. So at go, we're gonna do a 3, 2, 1, go. But at go, you'll take off up the road. It's 3.45-ish miles. It's over a 5K. Stay on the road unless directed off the road. There will be one spot where you will be directed off the road. There is a log, multiple logs that are set 40-ish inches. 42? Did you measure it? Yes. All the way across. They're all the same. They're not the same. They're pretty close to the same. It's gonna run perpendicular to the road. So I'm gonna use a Tosh quote, pays to be a winner. You get to choose whatever lane you got. There's 20 lanes out there. They're 4 foot wide. As long as you're within your 4 foot lane on the ground, chest touches the ground, feet and hands inside the orange marking, get over the log. That's one. You're gonna do 50 burpees. You're gonna enter back on the road, take off up to Dad's. You have to finish this event. There's no time cap. Gets dark at 7 and the wolves come out. Nothing else other than that. That's the big reveal, big surprise. Wanted to make something in there, but don't want to like injure anybody. So that's it. Cool? Good with it? Yep.
How far into the run?
Ish.
Yeah, is the burpees?
It's there. It's somewhere. You can't miss it. Somebody will be telling you this. There'll be a tent. Oops, sorry. There'll be a tent there. People handing out water. People telling you to come in. There'll be judges there.
When I heard that we were going to be doing burpees, I was like, okay, this is going to be good because I love burpees. I love running. So I knew that was going to be a good event for me.
When you go places, different competitions around the world, there's some events that can only be done in those specific places, and those are the ones that you remember the most. It was probably a shit ton of work to do the logs. Like you don't think about it, but all that setup for only 50 burpees is quite some, like it's a lot of work that they put in, but the memories are gonna stay forever.
I've gotten a lot better, so I'm excited to test myself. Obviously, it's not the best event for me, but I'm excited to see where I'm at.
So nervous, man.
Really?
Oh yeah. Like I get hyped. Like I'm like, dang, my wife's like such a freaking badass. But I also get a little nervous, you know. That's why we pray together. It helps calm our nerves. And help remind Paige what we are ultimately doing this for, and this is to glorify the kingdom of God. Thank you. I thank you every day for this relationship, and help us to grow towards you every day. Say these things in your son Jesus' name.
Amen.
This is not just rolling hills. This is a mountain.
I don't think it actually hit me that was gonna, like, we were running up the mountain until we were stationed up at the fire station, and they're like, all right, walk out onto the road. I was like, oh, we're like really doing this.
Once again, the semifinals start in Cookeville, Tennessee. You're watching the 2026 Mayhem Classic. You really couldn't ask for a better setting than Pfeiffer Mountain, the home of Rich Froning and the birthplace of Mayhem. The women would be first to take on Event 1, a 5K with a twist.
Go! Come on, Daddy! Let's go! Come on, Daddy!
That workout was hard really quickly.
Everyone started out sprinting though, and I was like, is this how it's gonna be? Oh my gosh.
You have like 700 meters straight and then just like 800 meters uphill. Your breathing, your heart rate, just everything was sky high.
We all freaking sent it up that first mountain just to get a good spot on the log so you're not running all the way down and all the way back.
Okay, this might be a bit of a different workout. And in that moment, I wasn't fully certain. Obviously, I hadn't seen the full course for myself, so I didn't really know.
Yeah, very quickly, Haley went off. I was like, okay, see you later.
We probably all kind of redlined to get to the burpees, and then it was like so hot during the burpees that it just like spiked your heart rate and your lactic, and then you weren't even halfway done with the run.
And then knowing that I still have over 3 kilometers to run after this, it definitely wouldn't be smart to try and make up too much ground on those. So I was mainly just trying to keep my heart rate in check and then try and make moves after the burpees.
Sort of Emma and I were rep for rep. In my head, we'd sort of been like, okay, this is where you're gonna make a move. Every single one of those just sucked really bad.
Lucy and I left the burpees at the same time, but I was really trying to pull away.
Just let Emma go. Like, Emma ran off and she was still clearly feeling pretty good, and I was like, I need water over my head. My breathing during that whole workout was wild.
And then your heart rate skyrocketed for pretty much the only flat area.
I could see Emily far in the distance. I couldn't really see Lucy too much behind me anymore. Keeping in mind, that was the first event of many events of the weekend. And when you can conserve a little bit more energy, it's definitely worth it.
Turn around and I could see a couple of people behind me. I think it was Caitlin Bernardin and maybe Reese Littlewood. And so every so often I would just turn around and see, and I was like, I'm not feeling good. I really hope that these people are not catching me, because if they're catching me, I don't know how much more I can push.
I was like, oh, this is gonna be the last turn, and then it wasn't. Once I got to that flatter area leading to seniors, I was like, okay, now I know exactly where I'm at, and we can like push from here.
And the whole time you're just like looking at your clock, and I was like, I know exactly how long this hill is. Like the top of this hill needs to come very quickly.
Definitely getting hot at the end. You know when you start to get like chills, you're so hot?
Finally crossed the finish line. I can't believe how bad I felt. And then got picked up by a medic.
I already had the chills. I was like hurting so bad. I felt like hot garbage when it was immediately done. I felt probably the worst I felt in an event in a long time.
Not good. I had the chills for the last mile and a half.
Okay, we gotta be done with the hills.
I was just like, great, she knows. When we passed the lake, I was like, is this it? And then you didn't turn, and I was like, nope.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know where I was at. I was so hot.
Yeah.
I walked.
Yeah,
I walked some.
Wow, that's crazy. You're still so far ahead.
That event fully, it ruined me.
Thank you, George, 12 for that. A couple points.
Like,
Are they gonna start in 40 minutes?
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
I was really concerned about like the next 2 days of competition.
It was so, like, I'm wrecked for the day. Like, I'll be okay tomorrow, but I'm so glad that's her only event today. Yeah, I just like, I could actually like take a nap now. Like, that took everything out of me.
That's perfect. That's exactly what I needed to do. Still put me in the race for 600 points left on the table, and I knew that all the other events were going to be good.
We're at a slight disadvantage if you haven't done the course yet.
Yeah.
So I'll just stick to people who know the course.
It can be Roman and 19 of his best friends.
Yeah, I ran like many times this course, but it's not like make me more fitter than everyone. I knew before how it's hard. Yeah, before start I know it will be so hard, but nobody knows, I think.
Before the start of the workout, my plan was to follow Roman because I knew he ran the course multiple times, and it's an advantage to at least know like where you're going.
And when you start to say like, oh, it's not gonna be like a normal 5K run, I was pretty happy because if like he announced 5K run, and for me like 5K run would be not really good, you know, just flat and straightforward.
Welcome to Cookeville, Tennessee. You are watching the 2026 Mayhem Classic, event number 1, the Pfeiffer Mountain 5K with a twist. The ladies went first, and now the men would take on the 5K.
Stand by.
Go.
running workouts, I always try like be like top 3. But here I think it was my mistake because I start thinking, okay guys, go forward, and I stay a little bit slower and try push it more in the hill.
And then Austin decided to go fast, and I was like, wow, I can't let him go.
I started like with like a 85% effort during the first climb.
Because first hill was so hard, my heart rate was like 190, something like that.
Come on!
Come on, come on!
Then we arrived to the burpees, and I was slowly cooking inside of me. I was like, I'm getting close to 100% effort. But I saw that I was 6th overall, and I was like, this is the first time I'm on the first almost quarter of the leading pack on the run event, and this hyped me up so much.
I don't really know that the burpee changed a ton, other than maybe it changed 1 or 2 spots, which if we look at what happened on the overall leaderboard, 1 or 2 spots all weekend was huge.
I get the burpees, I was 5th in the burpees. And I came, I do first burpee, my judge said no rep, I said why? And he didn't answer me, like he didn't respond to me, just keep going. Yeah, it was so hard. I don't know why, maybe after first hill, first 50 burpees, it was uncomfortable, you know, like everything like so stupid, I don't know.
So I get out of the burpees, I just start to climb. Roman was not so far away from me. I said like, I'm just gonna look at him and stay close to him.
After the burpees, I was already okay with taking second. Like I was okay with finishing second. He was just far enough that it's like, it would be a lot of work to catch. I wasn't really interested in putting more effort just to win the workout.
Catch win? Yeah, I catch him after burpees. But it was so far for another athlete. But this was my mistake because everyone started pushing, and I started pushing too, and I still was tired like everyone. It was my mistake.
I just followed my pace, and at some point he started slowing down, and I saw the opportunity and just went for it, but without like overdoing it, because that's really costly for a weekend. I passed him, and I didn't know where I was in the course, like how much hill is left, I didn't know.
I was redlining, I get like 30 minutes effort at 200 average BPM, so it was quite hard. I almost passed out at the end, so you know, I already give 100% effort, I give my best.
No, not too bad. I mean, it was hard, but no, it didn't leave as much scars as the next day.
Okay, I finished 7 on this one, and then I start to realize, to be honest, event after event, it's better and getting better and better for me.
Oh boy, not cool. Thank you, Austin, for that. You. We could have gone way slower.
We could have, but we didn't.
Yeah,
Why
thanks.
not?
Thanks, man. Thanks, Saxon. Some more points for me.
Melvin, do you have Gatorade? Do you have Gatorade?
I just went to my pace and then he slowed. So
Shut up, Jeff.
I was like, oh, then might as well. Because for a big part, like after the burpees, I was like, not worth it. But I just stuck to my pace and it happened. So I've won first events before and not do great at competition. So there's a lot more work to do.
I can't remember when it was so hard like that last time.
Like running?
Yeah. I don't know. Even in the games last year we ran like 6 miles. It was so much easier. In the red zone I hold 23 minutes. Red zone. What the?
The Leviathan of event number 1 devastated the field. But the truth is, win, lose, or draw, this was just a buy-in. 2 more days and 5 more events will decide who will secure a ticket to the CrossFit Games and who will go home empty-handed.
Semi-final season is officially underway as we kick off live in-person qualifying here at the 2026 Mayhem Classic in Cookeville, Tennessee.
Yeah, I think my largest piece of what I actually had hands on in the Classic was programming. That was it.
It is time for event 2, Gwen. 15, 12, and 9 unbroken clean and jerks. Every set must be completed unbroken without dropping the barbell.
I feel good. Got a decent night's sleep. Oakley picked a good timing to not sleep through the night, I'll just say that. Yeah, she was partying for about 3 hours, so yeah.
So you're
Fresh, yeah. We roll with the punches, that's what we do as moms.
I think yesterday afternoon I thought I was dealing with some like sunstroke heat illness.
Came back to life though?
Yeah, I had a good sleep, so I'm fine.
I could do with staying out of the sun for a while. I'm sure everyone's feeling similar. Like, it's always one of those things where they'll never let it on, but everyone's feeling the same way. It's risky and it's really costly if you can't do it. So it's quite a nerve-wracking event for that feeling. You just got to back yourself and hang on.
It was kind of a bit of mayhem, lack of better term. It was peak drama, that's for sure, sport drama.
I just felt completely lost because I can't remember the last time I really even cycled a barbell.
I'm also not really a barbell cycler. If I can, I'm gonna do singles.
I still feel crap. Like, this is concerning. Knowing that actually we are now really at the start of the competition and there are some really tough events and I do not feel good.
Also just watching prior heats, like, it was kind of devastating for some people.
Absolutely. One mistake. Back to the beginning of the set. Gowa just barely able to save that rep and keep her set alive.
But yeah, that's event 1.
And the women are off.
I had times in my head that I was kind of gonna rest between, but also if someone was moving a couple seconds before me, yeah, I was gonna try and get there first, so.
We'd figured out a way of barbell cycling that meant that I could sort of manage my heart rate a little bit, bringing it back down to the shoulder every rep and then using that as the regrip point, because like if you regrip from overhead, it was just like more momentum on each rep on the way down.
Paige's judge's hand is in the air and she finishes that set. Abby Domit slows down just a bit as she approaches her final reps.
When we picked up the bar for the 12s around the same time,
Rogers right back to work.
And I think I was picking it up after her, but cycling the barbell a little bit faster.
I ultimately just went based on feel.
So I finished my set of 15 and then I was one of the first to approach the bar on the, like I'd counted to 30, which was where I wanted to then start. And no one else was really approaching the bar yet.
Lucy Campbell, the first athlete back to the bar, she's on her round of 12. Emma Lawson is close behind.
And so it sort of made me question whether or not that was the right thing for me to do.
All 5 women now into the round of 12. And remember, every set has to be unbroken.
It can be hard, especially when there's a crowd cheering you on to go faster. But in moments like that, it's really important to stay in your lane and just, trust yourself.
I'd rather have a smooth, clean run and finish in second than have a disastrous run and finish in bottom 5.
Domit is absolutely assaulting this workout right now. She could demolish the time to beat if she keeps this barbell moving. Rogers back on the barbell, trying to stay within striking distance. Domit is going to set the top time in this heat. Rogers will come across the line just seconds later. Campbell has started her final round. Lawson is done, and she will take the heat win. Campbell on her final rep, and Lucy Campbell is in.
For me, that was probably the best execution I could have done for myself, so no complaints there. Just super grippy, I knew it was going to be. But it's just kind of like, I didn't practice this, obviously. So it was kind of hard to know how long to rest. You know, some girls were being a bit more aggressive. Sometimes it was worth it, sometimes it wasn't. So you kind of just have to know yourself in that sense, which is tough, but especially when there's a crowd cheering you on to go faster. So, but it was good, I think.
I came back here, I thought it was fine, and then it's like, oh no, that fruit bar is coming up. That's not settling. I don't want anybody else to have to clean up my mess. So I just always get nervous.
Yeah.
I always get nervous. Like yesterday, I wasn't as nervous because it's like just a run. But when it comes into like strategy as well, it's like extra nerves on top of it. But honestly, like that's not my first time throwing up before an event from nerves. But sometimes I like need it to like feel better. Like immediately, like after I threw up, I was like it took all of my nerves away. I was like ready to go.
First set 50 seconds and longer. How's Gwen? Yeah, everyone like pushed so hard, like, you know, like so fast. So, no, you have to stay like a little bit chill.
So roll and go.
5 seconds. I thought carry it up, then go.
Ooh, that would be a baller move.
No think, all feel. Just go by feel.
It's a very like dangerous workout in the sense that like if you miss and you fail, it's really bad.
I'm going to take it easy, not doing any mistake, just take it chill.
So I had no real expectations, but I'm usually good at barbell stuff. So I'm like, well, technically I should be doing well here. And I did.
Thanks for being with us, everybody, as we head into event 2 of 6 for the men. We start with 15 clean and jerks at 185 pounds.
It was a tricky test. I think some boys are not on the podium maybe because of this event.
And we are underway. Panchik is going to be the first man through, followed closely by Adler, Hatfield, and Krenikov.
Almost like 2 minutes between the first and second set.
I think you had to go by feel. Around the minute rest was where like try to go put your hands on the bar.
Hatfield will be the first man to start his set of 12. Adler ready to get to work as well.
I didn't look at all other boys. I was just on my lane. I'd feel what I could give.
Everyone started failing. And I think, oh no, 50 seconds, I think it's too short. And for 9, I'm just watching another athletes, and I saw Adler go first.
No real strategy, just make sure that when you start the set, you know you're gonna finish it. That was like the main plan.
Jeff Adler on to the final set of 9.
So how Hatfield take more rest, and I think, oh, okay, it's my chance. And 9 actually was so easy too. I didn't feel like I can't fail it.
Adler is in. He will take the heat. Now Krenikov is over the finish line. And here comes Victor Hoffer.
And I finished 5th, and some other boys makes mistakes, so I was like lucky. I was okay, like that's exactly what I needed.
I was fine, but after workout, what I feel it only my grip. Last year was everything for legs, this year for grip.
Feel hard, but I think I manage the best way for myself.
Yeah?
Yeah, I take a bit of risk, and at the end I was almost failing, so it was perfect.
Hands were a bit numb, but praying that the tape sticks enough and you hold on. Second place, I think, so that's good.
Yeah.
Gotta keep racking some top 3s and do that the whole weekend.
I think the whole day now becomes, especially by the time we get to the toaster bar, becomes who's got the best grip in the field. Because now, instead of people coming off the bar because of midline fatigue, I think a lot of them come off the bar because they just can't hang anymore.
Yeah, Paige was pretty upset that we made them sandbag squat.
I was kind of giving Rich crap about programming a 125 for us and 150 for men.
I think the girls have gotten so strong, and I mean, you look at the times and the purpose of the stimulus, it was, I think, they were within like 10 seconds of each other.
But I truly do think that it made the workout probably a better stimulus to focus more on the squats for the women.
Yeah, I thought it played out exactly how we thought it would, and I thought it was a great test. Just high rep squat and grunt work with some little bit of gymnastics in there.
Do you ever train with a 125 like that?
Yeah,
Squats?
not squats, but I use it for sandbag things and stuff.
Yeah.
For me, it was more about the squats. I practiced this workout. The sandbag squats just spiked my heart rate. I practiced this, I died. Sandbag squats add up fast.
Women's event 3, the Dirty 30. And the women are off, and they're starting with a blistering pace.
Definitely went out way too hot on the ring muscle ups.
I knew that on that workout I could do the sets of squats unbroken.
Lucy Campbell looks to be going unbroken.
I think the people that could be more efficient and faster on the sandbag is what made the difference.
Like it burns, but you're gonna be fine.
Emma Lawson and Paige Rogers sit right behind her.
Dial in and knock these last 8 out.
That ultimately was then where I was able to sort of make up the time and take the event.
Lucy Campbell finishes off the workout.
Absolutely in outer space. I was hurting so bad.
Rogers is in.
Just managing the squats and getting through.
And here comes Emma Lawson.
My legs. I can stand if you really need me to stand.
This is even better.
My feet.
All right. That wasn't that hard, was it?
I was going to be super tough, so it's just one at a time. Play it by ear because we didn't practice them in order, so everything just comes compounding. Just makes everything more challenging. I'm very aware this weekend that I didn't really celebrate anything right up until the end. It felt good because I wasn't expecting to win that event, especially also with the like condensed nature of the sessions. Like it's literally like you've got an hour, if that, and then you're warming up for the next event. So there was just no time to sort of dwell on anything.
That was a good grind.
It sucked. It was hot, breathing hard. I was planning on holding the sandbag more on the center of my back. They wouldn't let you.
That's really good execution.
Thanks.
I thought it was going to be honestly more on the gymnastics and it wasn't the squats, and I think it turned out to be more on the squats than I thought it was going to be. Like initially I wasn't planning on putting my belt back on after the bar muscle ups, but the way that I felt I was moving in comparison to other people, I knew that I had to be able to hold on to those last set of squats again and keep the cadence high, so I think it was worth that extra couple of seconds to put it on and then do that.
No, the 5K was the hardest, but that's definitely the second hardest. That was straight pain. So much pain. And like, it was long enough that like, I started feeling sorry for myself in the second set of sandbag squats. Like, I was feeling really sorry for myself. And I like mentally checked out. And then, that definitely wasn't like my best performance on bar muscle ups. But I think it's what I needed to like, send it on the last bag of squats. And then I went 15, 10, 5 on the second set of squats. And then I went 10, 1, 2, drop, and then finished 18.
I think it's 5 or 6 sets for rings and 18 or 2 or 3 sets for bar.
My grip is good. I feel fresh. But yeah, the barbell workout was a bit about grip, but now I feel good.
On to men's event 3. It's the Dirty 30s.
That was actually the hardest workout of the weekend for me, the third one.
I think it was good for me because my grip is a little bit better than everyone.
And the men are off, sprinting to that first set of 30 sandbag squats.
Sandbag was so hard.
Victor Hoffer and Adler first to the rings and quickly joined by the rest of the field. Krennikov hanging on to the rings. Victor Hoffer, first man off the rings, but quickly joined by Colton Mertens. And here come the rest of the men.
Like I was just dizzy on the bar muscle ups, and I didn't really know why.
It was hardest bar muscle ups, so hard.
Colton Mertens with a commanding lead. Everyone else right now fighting for second place. So now on to the final set. Adler takes a break.
The bag and the squats is what really, that second set of bag tore me apart.
Hoffer is in. Adler is done. Krennikov across the line. Devastation across the competition floor.
Il a fait mal.
Oui, ça n'a pas très mal.
So bad.
Where'd it hurt at?
Everything. So hard.
It is now time for the women to take on Event 4, Midline Century.
Man, I was surprised about the 3-3-3-4 and how it played out with the just people having 3 or 1 toes to bar left and having to do 50 extra reps to get to that point.
You gotta try your best to send it. I'm more curious to see what's gonna happen on this round, to see if it's worth going faster on the ski. Seems to be the difference is if you're off first on the ski, I mean, obviously, more time on the bar. But I want to see if anyone get crushed after that.
So you can still watch. I just want to show you this. This is what Claudia just did. She's in the lead by quite a bit, though. Round 1, round 2, yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I mean, you're not that far off of that. I don't think you're going to be that far off of that. It was way closer.
Okay.
And a little bit of adrenaline. I think it's like, we're looking at maybe I think you're going to do 40 in the first one.
I was worried about that workout with how it affected my midline in training.
My grip had been pretty taxed to that point.
I thought it would be a better event than how it ended up playing out.
I feel like that workout, you literally just had to send it.
And the women are underway. We start on the skier.
I started to feel my midline very quickly in the first set of toast bar, and I was like, this is a very different experience to how it was when I practiced it.
Not quite what I was expecting. Also in the first round, my grip ripped in half. So I was extremely panicked, but thankfully Abby Dommett in the lane next to me, she brought out extra grips. Literally saved me.
The entire field separated by just a handful of reps right now.
And it wasn't until the last round that I think I realized Haley and I were close.
Paige Rogers and Haley Adam both with fewer than 30 reps remaining.
All I had to do was, I believe, get 28 toes to bar within that minute window. I knew that I was capable of doing that.
If you want it, you gotta take Haley Adams wrapping up, closely followed by Paige Rogers. Lawson is in. And it looks like Lucy Campbell will not quite be able to finish within 3 rounds. She's going to be forced into a 4th. We'll see as the weekend unfolds whether the accumulation of those extra reps has any effect on her performance.
I felt so bad, and I had done 25 GHDs more this time. And who knows what my abs were going to feel like the next day.
Enjoy, just say it. You have to do more than 15 first sets. Okay.
Can you do that?
Yeah, it's distance short between transitions. Yeah, we can do it. I did last week 50 unbroken first set, but I was like not fresh, but not like now. Woo.
But now you have adrenaline.
Yeah.
Hey, last event you get to sleep after this.
Yeah, I agree.
All or nothing.
The men getting ready to take on the final event of the day, Midline Century.
That last workout, the toaster bar, was actually the one where I thought for me was gonna be damage control.
I get a crazy race with Roman.
I did 49 and 1. My grips was slippery so much, and and watching the clock, I have like 10 seconds and just drop and do just one.
Roman Krennikov opening up with 50 toes to bar in the first round. Closest behind him right now, Victor Hoffer and Austin Hatfield. They're both at 45 reps.
I start thinking where we get time like for more toes to bars, and of course it was ski.
The Krennikov is absolutely ripping on the skier with a blistering pace.
2200, yeah.
Roman Krennikov is through round 2 with 87 reps.
And then on the second one, I catch him a bit. I was like 4 reps behind him.
Just 13 reps remaining for Krennikov. If he can stay on the bar, he's going to hold off Victor Hoffer. Last rep for Roman, and Roman Krennikov wins the event. With plenty of time to spare, it's Victor Hoffer coming in second.
And I really, really wanted to try and make it in 3 sets to save like 1 set of ski and GHG, which I managed by the skin of my teeth.
Fadler barely able to get across the line.
had Haley's family in front of me for like basically the whole day.
Oh yeah.
So it kind of was nice. I was like, it's a little piece of like home because I love Haley's family. So
Yeah, but you saw me?
yeah, I saw all of you guys.
Yeah, that was so good. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
I said I've been here since Thursday, and the first time I saw you was on the floor.
Yeah, I know. I know.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
All
have
right.
a good night.
All right, take care.
Okay, love you
Have
guys.
some food.
Thanks.
See you guys.
It was actually a really long day. I was like excited for these events, but they were so draining. But like the lights at the end of the tunnel, because we only have 2 tomorrow. It's gonna be so nice. I think before I was just so caught up in like, you know, I've seen these girls like, they seem like years ahead of me to like old me, I guess. I just like didn't think that I could ever hang with them. So I don't know, I think I'm just more confident in my fitness and not like how I compare to everybody else. So I'm literally just like going out there and doing what I can and staying in my own lane. And I think that helps a lot because it's easy to get in the comparison game and I'm like, oh, like Emma's done this much better than me in these workouts, but it's like, I just feel like a new athlete. So I can't really compare myself to like my old self or like anybody else. So 1 more day, 2 more events.
Job's not done.
Let's go.
Entering the final day, hometown hero Paige Rogers is the only athlete who has separated herself from the field. The final 5 tickets to the games will be decided by the final 2 events.
I don't find myself in that position where I'm like winning or close to winning. So it was almost more stressful to be like, oh my gosh, I have to keep this lead. I'm like, at the end of the day, I have my family that I'm gonna go home to. They're gonna love me no matter what, even though, like, even if I absolutely blow this lead, like don't even make the games, like they're still gonna love me. Jesus is gonna love me no matter what, and God's plan is gonna be fulfilled no matter what. I can only do what I can do, and I just have to trust that God has a plan and that I'm gonna be able to glorify Him throughout it.
But job's not done. Job's not done. We were walking away last night to the car. I was like, hey, you need to tune everything out. It's like, I don't mean to tell you what to do, but like you have to listen to one of the best winners of all time, Kobe Bryant. It's like, job's not done. He would win series, like sweep people, and they'd be like, are you going to celebrate? It's like, no, it's like, we still have a job to do. It's like, we haven't won yet. So no celebrating until it actually happens.
If I know that I'm sitting in a spot that I want to be, I can subconsciously like relax a little bit more and not attack workouts as much as I would if I like needed to make up some ground. So that's just kind of a personal thing. So I actually didn't really know where I was sitting going into the last day. I mean, really anything can happen when 200 points are still up for grabs.
I know I said to you at the start that I was hoping for more events. I'd take that back. I'd take that back. 6 is fine. Yeah, it's going to be interesting this morning, like doing all of these movements with a core that is basically non-functional. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I think everyone's in the same spot, so I try not to get in my own head too much about it. I felt like I had a good enough buffer for what I needed. I thought that other girls might be in a more similar pain, and I would say that they weren't.
Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful Sunday morning as the women head out to take on event 5.
This is a meat workout. I love legless, I love rope climbs, love the handstand obstacle. This is an amazing workout, and all I have to do is just go out there and execute.
Here we go. And this event has Paige Rogers written all over it.
I knew that Paige was going to be good at the rope and the handstand ramp, so I was just kind of trying to stay as close to her as I possibly could. She would pull away a little bit on certain parts of the workout, and then I would kind of catch up, and we were kind of doing that a little bit for a while.
So it was kind of just like keep her just close enough until I feel like I can make a move.
She pulled away. I couldn't quite keep up toward the end.
Yeah, she's in the driver's seat. She's about to clean up here.
I think I kind of picked it up a little bit there, and then she felt like, okay, I can't keep up with that. So then I did feel like a distinct back down from her, so I just felt like I could just do my thing throughout the rest of the event.
Finish strong, come on, hammer down, get foot on the gas! Paige Rogers wins the event, a time of 7:23, further solidifies her lead going in to the final event of the weekend.
I was obviously very happy with an event win. I think that was just cool, but I've come this far, so obviously I want to try to win the whole competition.
The women, you know, 2 people separated themselves from everybody, and then seeing someone like Lucy, and she talked about how her core was shot, and she'd kind of never been in that spot.
I felt like I was still in control coming into today. The only time where I didn't feel like I was in control was after event 5. I felt like an absolute slug, but it was just like I literally couldn't tuck my hips under to like bring my knees up at all.
Lucy Campbell is really struggling here. I mean, it looks like the extra work may be catching up to her.
I was really stressed. If the points are going to be close going into the last one, you don't want to be on the wrong side of it.
Campbell crosses the finish line at 11:53, and that could prove very costly in the overall standings.
If there was a workout for me to pick, it'd be that one. But again, you just like never know until you're actually doing it against everybody else. But then, yeah, like I said, in round 3, I had a good picture. Like, it was just Emma and I had a good picture of like what her strengths were and what my strengths were, and how I was able to game it from there. So
yeah, that was, I think, gone the best it could have for me. I like all the movements. I've been practicing the ramp a lot, so it's always nice to see it in competition show up where you can kind of showcase the things that you've been working on.
It's too bad I wasn't brave enough to race Abigail, but I had those scary thoughts like, oh, is Lucy at the same round as me? What if I'm gonna fail obstacle? And all of a sudden I see Abigail went. I was like, oh. It's very important for me to beat Lucy in that and have as many people as possible between us. It wasn't enough, so we have one more workout. Anything can happen.
I'm incredibly nervous. Like, I knew that wasn't... I don't know why it feels as though those toes to bar and the GHDs and everything, they just feel like they affected me more than everyone else. I just want to know where I'm at, draw a line under it, try and fight for it. The risk is that your head spirals and you're like, okay, well, if this isn't it, then we're going to French and then we're doing this and that. And I was like, not the time. Not the time to be thinking that stuff. Did the leaderboarding and saw how close the points were, and then it's a different type of stress.
At this point in the competition, the top 2 spots on the women's leaderboard were all but mathematically locked. The focus now shifts to the 3rd and final qualifying position. On the men's side, however, the competition was wide open.
Saturday was rough, and it was even worse Sunday morning. It felt even worse. I've been in those positions before, and 15 points, especially on a leaderboard that goes by 5, I had to push it on the 5th event. Like, there was no leeway for me to slack. And with those 2 last workouts, the guys that were right behind me, I knew were gonna do well.
You can start really hot and like pay for it on the rope climbs, I guess. Maybe I'm wrong. Like the ramp, I think, plays a bigger role than we think. Like, it's gonna make the handstand walk a bit harder. So, and you can't, like, you don't want to miss. So you have to be really confident when you pick up on your hands.
So, yes, I was gymnast for a long time, and then I moved to CrossFit at 16 years old. That's why I'm excited for this one. I mean, I have to focus on myself. There is the first workout, which I loved it. So I have to focus doing my best on this. And then from there, we're gonna see what the strategy is. Every points matter, and if you watch the end leaderboard, I could be 2nd or 3rd, and the cash prize not the same. The hype behind as well.
It was a cool workout for me because I think it's more about strategy work, like all workouts, because it's not short workout. And I start thinking the same workout like games we did with big board and cleans.
The men get ready to take on event 5. It's 6 rounds for time, 2 legless rope climbs, a 25-foot handstand walk with obstacles.
Race for the win, no, but I was confident enough to like hit a top 5.
Start not so fast, like stay smooth, like couple first round, like second and third round, and start racing after like 4th round. This was my strategy for this workout. I think it helps me a lot because I start like a little bit slower than everyone.
Austin was really good at handstand wall cramping, legless rope climb. After like the 4th round, we were still together, and I was telling myself that's my thing, and he's still with me. He's tricky because at some point he's very good at gymnastics, and he can pass me on those things even I'm really good at it. But then I just forget about him. I knew he was a bit behind in the ranking as well.
Victor won that workout.
Victor Hoffer starting to solidify his position atop the overall standings. 7 minutes, 34 seconds for the event win. This could make him your overall leader after event 5.
And then I finished the workout, I won, and that was very nice. And I realized that Colton was stuck in the ramp, and that for my business was pretty good.
And I was really surprised, especially on the men's side, at what happened with Colton and Adler. You know, I'm watching the race thinking they're right there, and then all of a sudden both of them are kind of pretty far back.
One mishap, and that workout just went away from me on the stairs.
Adler gets hit with a no rep on the ramp, and he's going to have to go back and start again.
That's where I lost, basically, for the weekend.
I'm coming for my last rope climbs, and my wife stay like in front of me, and she just say me, you can catch Austin. And I saw how he start rope climbs, and okay, let's try. Let's do it. Just take risk. Maybe you win, maybe not.
Roman Krennikov running to the final barbell. He's going rep for rep with Austin Hatfield. Hatfield is in just ahead of Krennikov. What a finish between those two athletes.
Worth it, huh?
It's worth it. 100 points, I take it.
You think you'll be in the lead after that?
I have no idea.
I think you will lead points-wise.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Or close, very close.
Yeah. I mean, I just want to have my ticket.
Yeah.
So if I have first, second, or third, it doesn't matter. I just want to secure the spot.
Yeah.
I think, unfortunately for Colton, but he was far away on the workout. And I think the top 3, maybe we're gonna be calm. I mean, maybe 30 points gonna separate the third from the fourth spot, which is pretty comfortable. But I'm not gonna take for granted. I'm gonna do my best on the last one and see the result.
I feel like it's the same like workout in the games with pegboard and cleans, remember? Yeah, kind of same. Just strategy, it's not about first round, it's about like couple last, 5th and 6th. Everyone start tired and you can push it more.
It was a cool event because there is something like the upper pulling he is really good at, and he has a good skill handstand walker, but typically like speed will hold him back.
No, I didn't go well at all. Fell on the stairs, slowed down, lost a bunch of spots that I shouldn't lose, and now it puts me in a position where I'm gonna have to do something special on that last one, which is gonna be tough, but hoping for a ticket, that's it.
You should still be top 3 though, right?
Yeah, I'm third.
Yeah.
Third, but.
Do you know the point difference yet?
I have like 15 to first, 15 to first, and 25 to fourth.
Oh wow.
But these short workouts can I'm guessing we're gonna see some bench fails.
For anyone on the outside looking in, they would need some help. For those who are clinging to a podium position, the only option is full send.
Anything can happen in a sprint workout like that. I was still just like so focused on the task that I had ahead of me because it's still 100 points on the table.
I just know what I need to do. Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting to see how those bench feel after everything that we've done this weekend. And the double unders, like, I'm not concerned about grip on the lunges. I'll hang on for everything. But yeah, just time to fight.
Just gonna lay it all out there. Yeah. Keep doing what I know I can. Hope that's enough. I was just excited for that one because I also felt really confident with those movements. And so I think going into it, I was kind of just like, well, I've got nothing to lose. I'm just gonna go for it.
And this is it, the final event. It all comes down to this as the women take the floor for the final time at the 2026 Mayhem Classic.
Just go. Shut off your brain and just go as fast as you can.
I knew for myself, I was like, I know I can knock out 30 dumbbell bench. I was honestly surprised. I think both Emma and Lucy next to me broke the benches.
So I ended up breaking 2010, but that also meant that I was not one of the first off the bench.
Paige Rogers and Olivia Kerstetter first to the rope.
The double unders I thought I could do unbroken, but I think I had like 2 trips.
Your shoulders are burning, but you have to keep going. Like, unless you trip, you are not breaking these double unders.
I was, for the first time all weekend, able to kind of have more fun with it.
Lucy Campbell and Abby Domit first to the lunges.
As soon as I got to the lunges and it was basically like me and Abby and then other people, that's where I knew then that it was possible, that like I could do this. There was no way that, you know, 2 or 3 people were coming in between me and Abby. If anything was happening in the race between me and Abby, I was going to overtake her.
I mean, Lucy kind of ran away with it.
Campbell lunging with a purpose. She came into the final event needing a statement performance, and she is delivering. Campbell will finish this event in style, and they have punched her ticket to the CrossFit Games.
Knowing that I had done exactly what I needed to do, yeah, that was good. That felt nice.
Qualifying right now is a big advantage. I think it's a huge confidence booster, knowing that this field was super stacked coming into it. And I think that hopefully that energy will just carry over into my training leading into the games.
We did it. We're done. That was fun.
How you feeling?
Good. That was just fun. Someone to end on, like, adrenaline high. I think that locks up first too. So just so grateful. So last year I knew that I was gonna get last place in every event. 8 weeks postpartum, I literally just wanted to do it to be a part of the community. But I'm so glad that I decided to do it because God put this vision in my dreams of going from last place to first place this year. And just to see it come into fruition is like the coolest thing ever.
A little imposter syndrome of like, I didn't really think that I'd be here. Immediately, it's like I think about my family because I couldn't have done the weekend without them, especially having Oakley. I was just very like grateful for all of it. Grateful for the fitness, grateful for my family, grateful for my faith, and all the feels, I guess.
Whoa.
Can you give Mom a kiss?
Give Mom a kiss. What?
Hey, give me a kiss.
Give Mom a kiss.
You get her?
Yes, I'm so proud. I'm happy for her. Yeah. And I'm happy that she's with her daughter because she's missed her, so it's nice.
No one really expected anything of me, and then I was out for 2 years and I was injured, and then the next time that I'm back at the games and I'm on the podium, and then all of a sudden everything's expected of me. It's great because I produce the performances that mean that people expect this of me, but there is also a pressure that comes with that every time you step on the floor, people are expecting you to win, and it's not just like, they're not just expecting you to podium, they're expecting you to win.
Very, very proud. Yeah, it was a bit close, very close.
She likes to make it exciting.
Yeah. I mean, we all know about the 2-year gap between 2022 and 2024 and last year. I walked every step of the way with her, but you know, I don't think I know half of it. But I remember her coming in after, this was like 5 consultants. She walked into the kitchen and said, "Mom, last chance, can we go to Belfast?" And that was the start of some options, which she'd never had. I mean, even just him saying, "Look, we've got some options. X number won't get you back to CrossFit, but there's one that might." And she took it. I mean, I'm inspired by her, you know? Yeah, I think we all are.
For the men, it all comes down to this. With pride, money, and more importantly, a spot to the CrossFit Games on the line, they would have to empty the tank.
I knew I'm gonna qualify because it was quite in a good place, all 3. And for me, even if I need to care about my ranking, I just wanted my games ticket.
Like you see bench press and you're like, ooh, that's Austin. Like that's an Austin workout.
We need to do here.
Go fast. Really fast.
No, I don't have any strategy for this workout. Just go. Yeah, just go as fast as possible.
If you want your ticket to the games, you have to send it. Maybe magic will happen and you might win.
The final toll. The men getting ready for the last event of this competition. And they are off.
I just sent it. Honestly, the bench felt great. I felt much better on that workout than the previous one.
Yeah, try push myself so hard, and I did everything for winning.
Austin Hatfield and Colton Mertens first to pick up their jump ropes.
So I wanted to enjoy and give my best, just 100%. That's what I did. Actually, was impressed of my performance. I was quite good at it.
Double unders unbroken, and then on the lunges, I just went. Those lunges, like I didn't even feel them.
A blazing time of 3 minutes, 11 seconds. Jeff Adler takes the event, and that should give him a ticket to the CrossFit Games.
Yeah, I mean, it's a sense of relief. Like, you know you have your spot, but in my mind, and as a competitor, the main thing on my mind is winning, whether it's at any level.
I'm so happy.
What's going through your head right now?
I don't know. It's like a dream. It's like a dream. It's a dream. To be honest, I don't even thought I could belong in the first place today. Like when I came here and looked at those guys, I didn't expect I could win. So I'm really happy about this. And yes, that makes me believe in myself even more than before. But well, I don't know where I'm gonna stand up, but on the podium for sure.
How's that feel?
Crazy, but just like a dream. I said I feel like I have to wake up somehow, but.
Perfect execution. Just first time being injury-free in a long time, and it's coming together. Goal is always to win, but we just needed to get him pain-free. That's number one. We know if he's pain-free, he can do damage. So that was the. Yeah, I think if he can show up pain-free, he'll be a threat in any field, no matter how strong it is. There's still a lot of things we need to work on, but it's heading in the right direction.
Bro, I don't care at all. I need games ticket, bro. I think it will be so happy today in the night because I will be sleep like that. Oh, it's best feeling, bro, best. No travel, nothing. Just stay home like usual day, you know, like training.
We definitely want the Classic from an athlete perspective, from a spectator's perspective, from somebody sitting at home or just being on site. Yeah, we want to be one of the crown jewels, I guess, and just that people know that if they show up, you know, we want to test and want to make sure that the fittest athlete from here is a good representative of, you know, CrossFit in general and at the games. So yeah, we want to be one of the best for sure.
This weekend gives me the confidence that I probably always needed. I think it's fulfilling the full story of my career of having these high expectations but then falling short year after year to finally now like fulfilling my expectations. I think my goal stays the same. I just think before I didn't have anything to back it up, so I think now I can go into it with confidence of like I'm fighting for the top spot.
Victor Hoffer.
It's crazy because till now you tell me I can't believe I did that. That's today. I just would say to my younger self to dream big, because when I was young I always dream. I dream about being here. I'm still dreaming about winning the games one day, and it's still something I chase every day. So I would say just dream big, continue to do the things that will all work out hopefully one day.
So wholesome.
So good.
Like
What's going through your head right now?
I don't know, like I don't believe it. I just feel like I'm dreaming. I don't know. It's just crazy, to be honest. Just to be sitting over those guys, I don't know. It's just feeling crazy. It's so good.
You've got a lot of time now to get in really good training blocks. I don't have to travel anywhere up to this point. I know for myself, traveling takes a toll on you. And so to be able to just be at home and get in good training blocks without having to be disturbed by other competitions, I think that's a really big advantage.
Roman Critical.
Just happiness, like I feel like so good. You're not worried about, you're not stressful at all. These games will be better than last year. I will be ready for this. For me, it's never be like I can make top 5 or top 10. I always prepare for podium and for first place.
I think qualifying for the CrossFit Games again, to me, really solidifies myself as one of the best in the sport. People won't admit it, but there's hierarchies to these semi-finals. And I think Mayhem is probably one of the hardest to qualify out of. It is hard, as you say, when there is only one placement above where I came last year. You know, there's a lot of girls that can podium this year. There's a lot of girls that can win it. I know what I need to do. I know what I need to improve on. So I'm looking forward to having a big chunk of undisturbed training time to be able to do all that stuff.
Jeffrey Adler.
Third sucks at any competition. Like the goal for me is always to win. That's what I want. That's what feels the best. I do expect everyone to get to the games hungry and fit.
Athletes, they get really good at knowing their fitness level, and so he knows what it feels like to be very fit. Obviously, like, besides the title, like the title is the competition, it's the workout, it's the leaderboard, but knowing how fit he can be or he can feel or how in control, I think that's what he's trying to get back towards. And then the chips fall where, I mean, you saw, like, anything can happen in a competition. Some guys are really fit and, like, you know, the bar flies out of your hands. So, like, you don't control everything that goes on during a comp. So just getting back to that level of just, like, fitness, and then we play the game and we see what happens.
I feel like I don't know how I got here. I feel like I just work hard like everybody else does. So I'm just grateful. It's crazy. It's like, 2024, I had a complete breakdown. I had hives before the first open workout because I just, like, didn't love it anymore and I didn't feel the fire. And then, you know, everything that happened, and then also with the pregnancy, I just, like, got a new wind and decided that wasn't going to be where my story ended. I feel like God's just, like, delivered me each step, and, like, I'm just trying to be obedient to his plan. So it's cool to be here now. There was moments where I felt like the sport had just, like, evolved without me, and it had just moved on. Everybody had gotten so much better. I just couldn't catch up to that point. But I just stayed the course, trusted God had a plan, and here we are. So it's pretty cool. It really, having a daughter takes off the weight of my performance, because at the end of the day, yes, winning is cool, but I still get to go home to my daughter, win or lose, and go home to my husband, and it's like, that's where the importance lies. But I do hope that I can inspire her and be a strong girl, strong woman growing up. So hopefully she can, like, look back at these videos and be proud of her mom.
Paige Rogers is back. The positive outcomes from the Mayhem Classic are too many to count, but on the top of her list is the confidence that came with the first place finish. Confidence, however, is not enough to win the CrossFit Games. At the end of July, the world will see the product of Paige's hard work. Come along with us as we show you the work that it took to get there.